I think it was different because we weren't necessarily, chasing that first championship. Now it was just a fact of, trying to redefend and get a second title. And there's always, there's a little bit of pressure there, but the team just kept getting better every game and responding and, really peaking when they needed to peak. And I was really proud of them for that.
What do they know now about the next step
Mm-hmm.
that you couldn't tell them or teach them last year? They had to experience themselves.
Well, I think they had that feeling of knowing, what they needed to do in order to perform and, and able to really capitalize on that and push forward.
Now that you have this week to prepare, what will you work on this week in practice, waiting to find out your opponent on Sunday night?
Well, I think we just need to continue to get better at things. We need to continue to work on our shooting and shooting with defenders on us and being able to finish, in a crowd of people. And we've been working on that a lot, which, we've seen them getting better on that on the field. I think the other thing that we need to do is just continue to work on our defensive sets and working as a unit and our slide packages and little things like that. With exams this week, practices are going to be just a little bit shorter so that they have more time to get their work in.
Can you talk about the offense? The last 4 games, you've scored 21, 20, 19, and 19. Before that, you were averaging like 14 or 15 a game. Why in the last 3 weeks are you averaging 5 more goals a game?
We just kept emphasizing the ball movement and how the ball just needed to move at speed. And when, talking about when you do that, you're going to find better open looks. And they saw success in that, and then they just kept doing that and moving the ball and talking to each other. And yeah, it was really great to watch that.
And you were talking about experience. Now you have NCAA experience from last year. How does that apply to this year's tournament? And do you approach it differently because this is the second time in a row you're going?
I'm not sure we approach it differently. I think, we know the routine now. We know what, practices are going to look like going into it and what that weekend's going to look like. So I think it's just great to have the experience and have that routine going forward.
How does back-to-back NCAA appearances help the program after this year and moving forward? And how does it make your job maybe a little bit easier in getting girls?
Well, I think, obviously it's the exposure, to be more on the national level and having that exposure is just great, obviously for recruiting and having, our name out there more. And I think for us, it's just really, really great exposure, which is really important.
I'm guessing the goal this year, just like last year, you want to win every time you go out, but this year, would it be more of a disappointment if you don't get at least one NCAA win?
I think for us, after playing Northwestern last year and playing that type of game against a perennial powerhouse, they have that belief that it's definitely doable. And I think we just need to focus on that first game and not necessarily think about any sort of expectation, but just playing the game that we're capable of playing.
Can you talk about the last 5 minutes of the game? You got Julie Ball going coast to coast. Just the incredible pressure of being 4 down and to have to score just to get it into overtime.
Yeah, it was incredible. I think the thing is, though, Julie and the team just kept talking about, we can do this, we can do this. Even when we were down by 6, that talk was there. It was consistently there. If we can get this done, we just need one at a time. And to see Julie go coast to coast, I knew she could finish that ball, and it was a great dodge and a great finish. And obviously, that was just such energy and to really bring the whole team along. And then everybody on attack can handle the ball and can finish under pressure. So it was just a matter of who had the ball and watching what they could do with it.
The screen that Reagan said to Bree,
it's great.
Sam was a football block.
It was great.
She leveled that girl.
Yeah, when I was recruiting Reagan, she had a lot of basketball experience. That was one of the top sports that she played, and she set the perfect pick just like you would do in basketball, and it was great to see that carryover. And her and Sam, especially the last couple of weeks, in practice on the field, have been working so well together, and it was such a great combination. I think too, especially they were both out last season due to injury, and for them to come back and put that together, and it was just fun to see that happen, fun to see that connection, and just really proud of both of them.